Good morning and welcome to the FloreyEmuRanch. We're seeing this year's hatch, which took place from January of 96 to about June of 96. There's about 75 chicks. Oop. Get a little close up there. We'll walk down in a moment. They're pretty quiet right now. And the second pen over there, those are birds that hatched 2 seasons ago. That would have been the spring of 95. There's about 12 in that pen right now. They're what they call coming twos, and they'll probably lay chicks, at least some of them will, this year. And then if you go, well, there's that one who is a male that wasn't fertile, so I have him by itself over by the red pan there. So I put the female that he was with last year that laid, the last 2 years laid over 30 eggs, but they were all infertile, so I put that bird, that female, with the 10 or 12, actually 12 yearlings. There's that one right there, that pen I should say, has got some pretty, that one there has some pretty fertile, a pretty fertile pair there, the two there. That's pen number 1. Pen number 2, I don't see them right now. They're probably way down below there somewhere. And then pen number 3, you can see there's no gate there. I opened that one up because those two birds have never produced any chicks or eggs. So then pen 4 there, they produced all infertile ones. Then the most fertile ones have been pen 5 down there behind that green, can't really see the birds, they're behind that green shade cloth. But they've produced about 25 live chicks each year. See more of the yearlings. And there's the barn, of course. There's a feed trough. You can see that was built so I can hold, that feed trough there can hold about 12 to 14 50-pound bags of feed. We'll see that feed later when we walk down there. So those chicks can go to the other side of the barn here too. There's not any down there right now. I guess this early in the morning, I guess they like to be in the sun. Although some of them are in the shade of that big pine tree there. That was one of the original pine trees. That ranch down below us is got about, or a capacity of about 20 horses. There you can see the man there walking across the bridge, one of the caretakers. These trees there are poplar trees. They were, 2 big ones were planted 2 years ago. They're doing pretty well. This one right here is a sycamore tree. You can see the birds have eaten that all the way up to the top, except for the very top. I'm going to probably plant a couple avocado trees down there soon, since Sandy and I enjoy avocados. It's one of Sandy's favorite fruits. Even though it's high in fat, it's the good fat, monounsaturated fat. There's Mount Canaan, and that's Canaan Road up there. Those pine trees, you can see at night, there's lights along that road. Just a few homes across the valley there, the canyon. So this 80 acres to the west of us is owned by Patrick Frawley, who owns a drug rehabilitation center called Schick. Gonna do shock therapy. There's the home at the FloreyEmuRanch. You can see the ridge behind there. We were concerned about this landslide when we first looked at the land, but there's actually an engineer that lives behind us who's even closer to that, and a geologist said that that's not too big of a concern. There's some, right there is where there's some hawks, big black hawks that nest, and they soar over there. We haven't seen them in a while, but they like it up there since none of the coyotes can get to them. This is the guest bedroom, or as Sandy's sister calls it, Donna's room. And there's the bonus room above the garage, which used to be the incubator room, but we'll see a little bit later. It's now Todd's office and Sandy and Todd's workout room. Just looking to the east here this morning. The sun's coming up. I don't know if that's going to be too bright. Probably get there's the neighbor's property. They have a couple horses. So let's walk down and check out some of the emu ranch. This here is a good view of the vineyard, which we harvested grapes for the first year. This was the third, they call a third leaf. That was planted in spring of '94. We can see, we zoom in a little bit. We've moved the table with the umbrella out there. That was where Sandy opened up the gifts, and they had dinner there for her baby shower. They sat inside the dining room and then came out, and there was tables outside, so it was a nice setting for Sandy. Had about 40 girls and women come over, and Martin and I went golfing with a couple friends. Couple male friends that were over with their wives for the baby shower. So we'll just walk down to the barn, get a little closer view. We can check out how stable the new Sony high cam is here. birds are going to probably be pretty curious as they see me walking down here. They haven't seen this camera before, but then again they get curious just when anyone walks by. They'll probably start showing off here shortly. You'll be able to see what that's like. They'll all kind of run down here. I'll get behind the sun here so a little better view. These stone columns, by the way, were put in last year, and that was kind of a long process just because it was the first time I ever dealt with masonry. Let's see here. Move in a little closer. See what the birds look like here. Through the fence anyway. Curious. You can see they can walk through the barn. That's actually the feed. We'll see where I've got the feed stacked. We can get about, I just had a delivery for the first time last few weeks ago. I had almost 3 or 4 tons, about 3.5 tons. It's about 145 bags delivered, and that's good now for about 2 months. The chicks are eating about almost 1.5 bags a day there. So I feed them every Saturday morning generally. Let's go over here and see how we're doing. The birds are starting to come up there. You can see a little bit better here down to the creek. See the neighbors who keep their horses there as well as over here in this barn. I always talk with them when I go down Saturday morning to do chores. You can see some of the breeder pairs. That's pen number 1, and then again pen number 2 and pen 3, which is open right now. So all the 2 birds there plus the yearlings, we've got 14 together, all in one pen. Oh, we can see the birds are kind of running. There they go through the barn there, you can see. Oh, there's a few more. They kind of like follow the leader there. Okay, so why don't we go walk inside the barn and get a little closer view of that. Oh, here's a few. See, follow the leader. We'll go inside the pen now. Give you another view of the ridge behind our house there. Sandy and I have hiked up there. Sandy, I think, once. I've done that several times and hiked along the ridge. It's pretty nice. Sorry about the shaking there. go inside the gate right now. Pretty curious. They like to stand up real tall because they think they're pretty tough. Oh, gets a little dusty in here. They're probably wondering what this camera is. We'll see. We'll walk down here. We'll see where they water. Got an automatic watering device there. And behind this big trash barrel is where I have the watering spigot and the automatic water. I had to put that there so they wouldn't, they kept kind of breaking the watering system there, so that's kind of secured by 4 rebar. Let's see. Probably see the birds pretty well in this shade here. Pan around here. This bird right here, unfortunately, lost its middle toe. It had a string tied around its toe when it's real young, and it couldn't get it off, so finally the toe just came off, and then I think the other bird stepped on its legs. I don't think its ligaments are working too well on its knee. What they call the hock, I think. Ooh, this one wants to get in the camera a little bit. This is underneath the tree here. They like that. Let's go into the barn and I'll show you the situation in there. We got all the feed stacked up. Maybe you can hear some of the sounds they're making. Kind of excited here. They don't really see me down here except once a week, usually on Saturday morning, do the chores. At least when the hens aren't laying. Oh, here's a close-up of the feed trough. Just made out of some leftover materials from building the barn. A little tin roof on it there, so it won't get wet when it rains. So this barn was built mainly for chicks in the winter, but they come up out of the sun and get in the shade, and we have a few big 5-gallon feed containers in here. Have a little hay loft up there. That little rope was where I hung the legs of a bird that had died and butchered it. Just have some hay there where we put down for when they lay for the eggs so they don't get wet. Just some miscellaneous wood chips that we lay down in the winter so that doesn't get nice soft footing for the chicks. You can see all the cobwebs here. Let's see on the other side here. Just a few birds here. This normally is 5 foot or 6 foot wide chick runs. It's about a 30 foot barn. We got 5 chick runs, although I've opened up 3 of them here to just open up some space. Next year we'll probably have, maybe 150 chicks, so I'll probably put about 75 over here and 75 on the other side of the barn, and I'll open up a gate right there and then let them get out into another 40 by 40 area over there, and they'll have their own watering device over there, so that'll work pretty good. And that way I can also separate the age groups, kind of older and younger chicks, because you take them to market after about 12 months. These birds here are about 6 months old. They were born probably anywhere from January to June. This one here is probably one of the younger ones here. This one there is probably one of the older ones, about 6-7 months, maybe even 10 months. And there you can see the two chick runs that I haven't taken the fence down. There you can see the 2 of the doors, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th door for the chick run. Here you see where I've got all the feed. Right now it's not a full 145 bags, but it's probably about 110 there right now. And you can see over there where the 2 of the chick runs are. I'll probably have to keep one of these 5 chick runs for feed in the winter. Used to keep it in the garage. So this time I'll take you into where the coming two-year-olds, or what we call yearlings, they were born spring of '95. You might hear some noises there. Those are drumming noises. Those are females. That means they're hopefully getting ready for the breeding season and pretty mature for only 2 years old, and hopefully will lay eggs. Don't know how many females and males are in here, but from the sounds of the drumming it seems like of the 12 coming twos that are in here, there's probably well over half that I would say are females. So maybe we'll have to keep some males from these 75 chicks, so we have more males in this what we call a breeder colony pen. The male will make a drumming sound. I think that might have been or actually what's called a grunt, and the female, these are probably 2 females right here. They sound like they're making a drumming or booming sound. So these yearlings have a big area here. Right now this pen that I'm in is 150 feet by 40 feet. 150 feet is the width of our property, and then I've opened up this, what was formerly pen number 2, and you can see they can come through here. This, by the way, is their feed trough. It can hold over a 50-pound bag, maybe about 70 pounds of feed. So there's 2 of them here for about 14 birds. There's that male that wasn't productive, so he's by himself. So anyway, just walking down through what was formerly pen 4, but that's opened up now, so the birds can come all the way down here. This is pen number 5. Again, these two laid over 30 eggs the last 2 years, and they've almost all been fertile. There's the female. I don't know if you can see there's an orange band there. That's because it's a female. So anyway, this is still the colony pen, so they can even come through here. They can walk along this fence. They can go all the way down to the bottom there. They have even more feed down there. There's also a watering trough down there, on the other side of those trees there. And then there's pens 2 and pen 1. They usually lay their eggs down there. There's their watering trough, shared between pens 1 and 2. And that bird right there is actually in pen 3, which is opened up to the colony pen 2. So we've got these 14 birds that pretty much have anywhere they want to go here. So this is the first time I've tried putting a whole bunch of birds together, but I hear that's good when they're only 2 years old, because sometimes the less mature or the more mature birds can find the other mature mate rather than trying to just you guess and to see how they're going to pair up like I did the first year. Well, this has probably been a 30-minute tour. You're probably getting bored. Maybe we'll just walk under a shade cloth there. I just put that up right here to give them some shade, some protection. You can see through the shade cloth right there, the two from pen 1. Maybe get a close-up look at them. A little more view of the countryside there. Well, why don't we show you the incubator room. Actually, the new incubator room used to be actually up there in the bonus room there. Now it's actually in a couple storage rooms. We'll see that in a moment. I'll take you up there. That was one of the projects I did this summer, just getting ready for the baby. Had to move my office into that bonus room, so the incubator room had to move into well, we'll see the storage room. So had to finish that off, and we'll see that. That's the engineer that lives behind us. He also goes to our church, Pete and Susan Petrovsky. They have 3 kids. Actually, one of their kids was born when we started building the house. She was about 40 years old when that baby was born. So hold on and we'll head up there. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you about this barn here. When I had some of the families over from the church, they were wondering, why do you have that area right there, that rectangular area? Is that to serve ice cream or something? And I said, well, no, that's actually in the future that'll be an interior wall. The idea was that that's a 4x8 section there that'll just pop out. It's like a big window that will pop out, and that'll be an interior wall, and then I'll be able to have 5 more chick runs on this side of the barn. The idea would be to mirror this barn. So actually it looks kind of odd right now because it's so tall, but that's going to be an interior wall as we need to grow. So just thought I'd give you that little bit of trivia there. And that there is an electrical outlet, and that'll be the power that'll go to the new side of the building. So let's go up and see that incubator room. Oh, this little roll of wire right here is so that I can roll that out and then attach it to the side of that door, so when they come to load the feed, it can keep the birds from getting out. And so we have like a little passageway that way for the feed to be carried in. So that's just kind of a time saver rather than have to keep closing the gate every time you want to bring in a bag of feed. And after 140 bags of feed, it makes it a lot easier to do it this way. Just thought I would show you, instead of having to walk over there to the driveway, I've got kind of a secret little walkway that I take when I come down each night to do the chores. Actually, during the winter, to pick up the eggs, I just take this little trail right up onto the driveway there. I suppose eventually I'll put some steps here, but it works pretty good just walking up there. Okay, so we're at the top of the driveway now. I just thought that I'd show you the date there. It's October 8th, one day after Sandy was expected to deliver, although any day now. And it's just before 9 in the morning. So let's go into the incubator room and the hatcher room. And we'll show you a little bit of the FloreyEmuRanch home. So welcome, friends. So just entering the home for you, those of you who haven't seen it. Had a couple new couches that we got about a year ago finally. And just, there's the fireplace, of course. And the high fireplace up to the ceiling. Got a couple new pictures, I can show those to you. This is a watercolor from an artist, Marcia Burt. It's at Spring Foothills. And then we have another one. These are a botanical garden in Santa Barbara. This is a painter from Santa Barbara, Marcia Burt, and there's Under the Oaks. We thought that was appropriate for the Santa Monica Mountains. And the staircase upstairs. A couple new pieces of furniture there. We got, yes, everything from a place down in Hollywood or Los Angeles that Sandy liked. We just got Sandy's rocking chair yesterday, so I have to set that up today. It's called a Doodlier. We'll see that maybe later with the glider motion. Sandy's going to be getting an ottoman for that. There's Sandy's office. Need to get some shelves and a credenza for behind there so she doesn't have so many wires everywhere. But she's got a new color printer over here that you'll probably maybe see some birth announcements on. It's a new DeskJet color printer from Hewlett Packard. Sandy's laptop computer. And then she hooks up a 17-inch monitor there. So we'll leave the library and go down the hall here. On the way, I guess I'll just show you the family room here. Zoom in, try the zoom capability. That's a picture that Donna gave me for my birthday. That was right after I think we moved the emus in. And show you the powder bath. Get a picture of me here. There's a picture that my mom and dad had given us. So we'll just walk down here. Go past one of the downstairs bedrooms. And we'll go up to the bonus room. Show you where the incubator room was through these two doors here. Although now it's my office. I thought this was kind of interesting that the Promise Keepers calendar that I have in October has a man picking a baby up, talking about being a good father, I guess, for this month. Picture of Sandy. There's my portable computer and printer. And I just recently put in some bookshelves here. I now have one account, which you can probably guess is Walt Disney. Just some of the plaques, hats, everything's organized here. Finally, have some bookshelves, some more over here. There's a cap that I had given to Grandpa. It says California on it. So anyway, we've got a 20 by 30 foot room that's finally being used for something other than an incubator room. There's a little Nordic track product there. It's called the Nordic Flex Gold, just for working out. You can see there's a lot of different exercises. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually work through that in the mornings. 32 different exercises. That piece right there is for doing what they call a fly exercise. There's the bench that you then attach. And then this is the treadmill and Life Cycle. These are by a company called Life Cycle, which is a client of Alias, and so as a sales contest, by being over quota for a couple different times in the past, you got a piece of exercise equipment. So Sandy's enjoyed walking on the treadmill there. There are just some pictures that I'll probably hang up here. There's one over San Francisco, in the fog. There's one that Grandma has, which is a hike in the Sierras. There's some more pictures of the Sierras. That one there is on top of Mount Whitney, which I think there's another one up here, which is me on the top of Mount Whitney. Let's see if you can see what that little placard says. See how good this camera is. Well, it's just kind of hard to see, but it says Mount Whitney, the highest point in the continental United States. So, let me show you where the incubators and hatchers are right now. We had to actually move a lot of things out into the garage. I can show you some shelves that had to be put up and some organization. A little dark in here. This is now where we have the hatcher right here, and then the 2 incubators up on a little stand. And then there's the refrigerator. I usually put the eggs in there for a week and then put them in the incubators each Friday night, so they'll hatch out 50 days later on a Sunday theoretically, and then it keeps all your activities on the weekend. And this had to put insulation and put some drywall in. It's not totally finished, but then again it doesn't need to be. I've got some exhaust fan down here. I don't know if you can see that. That's to blow the carbon dioxide out. And then we'll have another fan over here that blows the carbon dioxide out of the room. Let's see if we can get behind here and see some of the right there are that's where the carbon dioxide exits out of the incubators and the hatcher. And then up here is where the oxygen, the good air, goes in. And then right here we've got a little crack in the wall. See if maybe you can see in there. It's a little hard probably. There you go. Those actually go to the outside. So that served a pretty good usefulness there to let good air come in and then exhaust the bad air out there. So that was how it worked so well last year. We had hatched over about, of the fertile eggs, almost 99% of them hatched. Another thing that was important last year was these rollers here. Well, these only tilt. I'll open up the door here. But I'd have to go in and turn the eggs 180 degrees. They normally just tilt 45 degrees, and so by getting the nutrients distributed at least once a day throughout the egg, that was important. This year I'll probably get one new incubator which has rollers that come with it, so I won't have to turn them. So speaking of that new incubator, that'll go right here. There's a little place on this platform, and then the hatcher down here can also be replaced with another incubator, and then we'll probably move the hatcher to the other room, and I'll show you that. Right now we've got some things in here, but the screens for the windows. This is all the building plans from the house, things that we'd have to, tax returns here, things like that we'd have to remove in the case of a fire. See right here, take if fire, taxes, construction, easements, soil maps. And so anyway, this room was also finished off. There didn't used to be a wall there, it just went right into the attic. And you can see where this could be another room for hatching eggs. Sometimes it's good to hatch the eggs separate from where you incubate them because feathers and things kind of fly around a little bit. But this is just a little door that I put in to separate the attic off, so you can still access the heater in there and the air conditioning. And here's our security system, which is important for when the power goes off in the winter. I can get home and turn on the power generator so the eggs don't die, as they would die after probably about 4 to Just going out the back door here. They'd probably die in about 4 to 8 hours. And here's where we have the washer and dryer. Maybe I'll show you the garage next. Just the folding area here. Some of the things that we did were just hang up the windsurfers there, which took made a lot of space there. So we have the windsurfers and the bikes hanging up over the garage. And you can see we put up a couple shelves there to store a lot of the things. Eventually over here we'll probably have a workbench. So things are pretty well organized here. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but a lot of space over here now. Actually turned on this refrigerator here for Sandy's baby shower based on Sue's recommendation. Keep the cold drinks in there now. And this is what I really wanted to show you, which is the shelves here. Put in an air conditioner into that room I'll show you, which is the wine cellar. There's an old volleyball net. Have to keep things marked. So I'll show you, these are just 2 5-gallon containers that had stored some grape juice in there that was fermenting. And I'll show you that room right now where we have there's some of the shoes. Sandy'd like me to get a rack for all these shoes here. Right there, those are my tools. Eventually maybe get those organized. So here we have kind of a wine rack that I had built. Or I guess I built it, didn't have it built. Those are just some empty boxes up there that we kept so that we could ship some bottles of wine to people that may as gifts. You can see the humidity should be between 50 and 70% in the wine cellar, which it's naturally that way. And then we can see it's about 65 degrees. In the winter, hopefully I'll just get it a little cooler in here. Don't want to use the air conditioner in the winter. Actually don't use it, haven't really used it yet. I'll probably just use it in the summer. You can see the humidity is 65 on this one. Temperature is 65 on this one. This is just a clock I think that Sandy got from Donna. And this is just a few of the bottles of wine that we had before. I had to organize those by reds, and then those are white wines. And this is what the 20 gallons of wine is sitting in right now that were produced from this year's first grape harvest. There's a 15-gallon, an old beer keg that has been cleaned out and serves as a way of storing wine. And there's another 5-gallon container. See if I can show you the wood chips that were. You can see some wood chips that I put in a few days ago. Instead of putting them in oak barrels, it's a lot cheaper and more convenient just to put oak chips in there, give it the oak flavoring. And then this is just a little bench, almost looks like a bar, but it's designed to, when you transfer what they call rack you take a tube and you transfer wine from one container to another, you need to have gravity to siphon. So I'll put the 5-gallon container up there like you see, and then I'll with a hose go down to the 15-gallon container, and then vice versa. Although I won't be able to lift a 15-gallon container. Here we just see some open bottles to use for topping. So anyway, I think I heard Sandy. I'll get a picture of Sandy.
No, you're not.
I guess she doesn't want her picture taken. Anyway, so that's part of the projects that were done this summer. I'll show you the baby's room, which was, I guess, what prompted it all. So we'll take you up there next. So my office used to be up in the baby's room. And we also had the little workout area up there as well. Show you the view from our landing. Of Canaan Mountain there. See how the zoom works here, not probably too well, but we tried to position that window so that you could see the top of the mountain there. Oh, I think I hear Sandy. Oh, there she is, going to the baby's room with some new toys. Her friend Jody, Isaac's wife, came over and brought some gifts yesterday. There's Mykonos, which is, or Santorini actually, one of the islands in Greece we had been to back in '89. This is Donna's room, or the guest bedroom. There's a Thomas McKnight print that Sandy likes. Just a view out at that with the balcony. Some of the pictures of family. Friends, wedding. One of our trips we went up to Tahoe. Actually went up there with Kevin and Beth also. Oh, there's the one from Kevin and Beth over here. It's the Tahoe Queen. It's a boat that goes all the way from South Tahoe to North Tahoe. So there's a winter picture. I went skiing up on the north shore of Lake Tahoe. And then this was September 4th, or no, July 4th of '95. We were staying there for July 4th in Lake Tahoe. So anyway, here's the baby's room. This new bassinet was brought over just as a kind of a hand-me-down from Jody yesterday. Sandy's really organized this room after Todd cleaned it all out. And a new boom box for the baby, changing table, and let me show you the closets a little bit. See some of the gifts that Sandy's gotten for a baby shower. Some of them are a little bit masculine, I guess. Most of them aren't. I'll show you over here. Wondering why the baby needed such a big closet, but I guess we just have things that hopefully will go in here. There's some little toys. Show you the bedspread that Sandy picked out. So the baby will have a nice view here. Down to the pool, to the hill and vineyard. I enjoyed having my office here. Oh, there's just the satellite, which we don't have cable here, so you need to have satellite to get any kind of reception. Well, the sun's kind of coming in, but this is a pretty nice view that I used to have out my office. So that's pretty much the FloreyEmuRanch. I guess I can show you a couple rooms just to finish off the tour of the house part. There's where we normally put our Christmas tree. You've probably seen some pictures right there with the fire going. Family sitting around the fire. Show you the master bedroom for those who haven't seen it, and show you a few new things. This is a plaque that I had gotten a long time ago. Actually, two plaques. One from Grandma, one from Mom and Dad. There's a eucalyptus wreath that smells real nice. And here's a new addition just over our bed. Sandy liked this kind of a reprint of I think a classic. Here's a wreath from one of our trips to the Sierras up near Lake Tahoe that's kind of browned out. Have a fan here just to let cool air come in. It's been almost in the 100 degrees yesterday. For October, pretty warm, so we had to cool it off at night, at least before we went to bed. And here's the play crib and portable bassinet that we got from Sue and Martin. This is the master bath. View out there. This is one of my favorite views. I'll take you out on the balcony real quick. You can see the vineyard a little bit from up here, or the emus. Haven't really used this deck much, but maybe we will in the future. I think we're going to put some planters out here. There's the vineyard there. You might be able to see those white posts. Those are the Cabernet Franc. There's like 5 or 6 rows of Cabernet Franc, and the Cabernet is above it and then below it, and then the Merlot, you can maybe see some red stakes there. That's the Merlot down below. So those are the main 3 varieties. Those 3 varieties are typically blended into what's called a Bordeaux region in France. And I'll just show you the jacuzzi, and actually I've got the sprinkler on right now. You'll be able to see that. Still have some yellow rose and some pink roses and some red roses still blooming there. And then here's the side of the deck. We'll go back inside. Okay, so I just will take you real quick downstairs and show you I guess the kitchen and the dining room, and I think you will have seen the whole house that way. This is kind of just a test of the camera, getting it ready for it to take to the hospital. Oh, there's Sandy, as usual, at her computer.
Yes, can I please speak to HR Direct?
Well, it looks like we've already been about an hour here. Kind of organized some pictures, and that's where we keep the video camera, and some slides. Sandy had organized the books there in the past. Little gun here, pellet gun for shooting some of the rabbits that get through the fence. Some of the things here. See, here's a book that kind of tape series and notebook for preparing for parenting that's been pretty good. Recommended. Also, Growing Kids God's Way is another part of the series for kids that are older. And a little bit messy here. Show you some of my typical staples there, the oatmeal. And then some protein powder. That's the vanilla, chocolate, and wild berry over there. Sandy was glad to have the desk area cleaned out of a bunch of stuff that I had there. So now it's just phone books and cookbooks, pretty much. Take you into the last room here, which is the dining room. Show you a new print that we got. These prints, the two in the living room and this one here, were framed by a woman at the church, Patty Guth. It's an old print that Sandy had showing the wine map of California. And here's the table. A couple more prints. This harvest fair is, Sandy and I had gone to that back in, as you can see, October of '89. Actually, that would have been about 6 years ago today. Didn't realize that. There's a fire pit that we roast marshmallows on sometimes. And as I mentioned before, out that door was where Sandy had her baby shower. In this room, and there was like 40 women. There was about 8 tables set up, three in here, and then 3 or 4 outside. Again, we like this view right here. Some rock outcroppings there. When I was running this morning, I noticed that little rock that looks like it could fall at any time, but it's typical of Santa Monica Mountains. So that's the FloreyEmuRanch. Thanks for your patience and hope you enjoy it. There's Michael over there. He's pretty alert. He's about ready to be fed here on a little had to change the clock there, so Michael is going to be fed here pretty soon, but he's been sitting there for quite some time, just rocking there, watching me read. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oop. Michael went to the doctor yesterday, Saturday, and he was 25 inches. So he's grown about 4 inches in 2 months, well, 10 weeks. And so he's off the chart. He's over 95 percentile in height and about 90% in his head, and his weight was like 60%. He's now 12 pounds 4 ounces. Really rained here this morning. Really windy and rainy. We had over 5 inches of rain. Well, maybe not this morning, but a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he's getting a little hungry over there, so I'm gonna have to go feed him or take him to be fed.
Oh, wow. This is Michael's first time grabbing the toy. Look at that. Oh. Let's see if you can grab it again, Michael, huh? Okay, do something now, Michael. Okay. Huh? I see you. Hi. Want to see yourself? Michael? Want to see yourself? Huh? Yeah. Oop. Oh, you dropped it though. Okay, let's try and grab it one more time. Okay. There you go, Michael. Okay, put your hands together. Put it around the toy. Michael, there you go. Come on. There you go. There. Oh, wow. Mommy's going to like to see that when she gets home. This is the first time you ever grabbed it and held on to the toy, huh? A little while anyway. Okay, Michael. All right. Michael, work those hands. Woo! Michael and I, we went up to Mount Pinos today, didn't we? Michael? Work those hands. Come on. Get excited. Yeah, get excited. Yeah. Let's see if you can put this in your hand, Michael. There you go. See if you can throw it now. Throw it at Daddy. Throw it. Give it a good toss. Throw it again, Michael. Oh. Ooh. Look at those little legs. Kick those legs. Come on, Michael. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Michael.
Let's say something to Daddy. Michael's got his shoes on for the first time. He's got his little Baby Gap outfit, and now he's got his Baby Gap shoes. Let's see if we can zoom in on the shoes. Okay, let me see the Baby Gap shoes, Michael. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi, Michael. Hi. Hi, wave to Daddy. Hi. Hi, Michael. Wave to Daddy. Michael and I are going to go hiking today, since I'm still on my sabbatical until the end of February. Should have had my camera yesterday when we were up in the mountains, up in the snow, up near Mount Pinos. Huh? Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. Hi, Michael. Hi. Michael's still getting used to the camera here. Let's go over here and see if he follows me. I'm over here now, Michael. Michael? I'm over here. Hey, Michael. Yeah, I'm over here. Up here now, Michael. Hi, Michael. Michael? Daddy's up here. Woo! Woo! Oh! Oh, this is one of your favorite toys, huh? Little smiley face. Let's see if you can grab it. Let's see, Michael. Take a hold there. Here you go. I know you can do it. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you dropped it. Here you go. There you go. Oh. Okay. There you go. Okay, lift it up now. Lift it up. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go over here, Michael. Let's see if you can turn around. Yeah. You can look over here. Now we'll go over here. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Okay, well, what do you say we go to the bank now, Michael, and then go for a little hike, okay? Well, Michael and I are up here off of Mulholland, and got a nice view here looking down into Canaan Doom Valley there, and looks like you can sort of see the Channel Islands there. can see the surf down there. We're mounted on a tripod here. It's a little windy. Let's see if Michael and I can get in there. I think Michael's kind of excited about this. Hopefully the camera won't blow over. Okay, Michael, wave! Wave! Don't want the camera to blow over there. It's pretty sturdy. Okay, wave, Michael. Wave! Wave! Your eyes open, Michael? Can't see ya. I got Michael's alias hat here to keep the sun out of his eyes, although it's not in his eyes right now. Okay, I don't know if you can see this dog over here or down below us, but he's with us here again today. Hello! Here's the dog here. Michael and I hiked up here today. We're going to go up a little bit further here and maybe we'll take a little more pictures here. Kind of looking into the sun here. There's an island out there. Small little island. I can't really see it too well here. Here's a good view of the golf course here. Michael and I were just down this road a little ways. This is one of the better views from right here. A view of the golf course. Let's see what time it is here. Yeah, a little bit, just before 3 o'clock. There's that surf again down there. Nice view of the ocean here. Looking into the sun here. A little starlight. The road up ahead. Let's see if we can zoom in on that little island way out there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. Let's see if there's any inhabitants on that island. Probably not. Except for animals. Okay. Let's go out a little bit further. Let's go look at Catalina there. It's a nice clear day here. It's a pretty big island out there. So we've come up the road a little ways. That's Agora over there. This here is Hidden Valley and Lake Sherwood. see it's kind of a little windy here. We were there with my mom and dad last week. There's Lake Sherwood. There's the homes called the North Shore on Lake Sherwood there. A little sailboat out there. I'm sure it's a little bit wobbly there. Let's see if we can zoom in on Lake Sherwood. That right there is the clubhouse. Sandy and I have played tennis there before. Michael's getting a little frustrated here. It's kind of windy. We'll just take a little bit and then we'll head back here. That's Mulholland Drive down there. And there's the trail up ahead. But I think we're going to have to head back. Michael's getting a little fidgety here. Some homes down there. That's Mulholland. So we'll just take one last scan here and show you a few more things. That there is a home that can be reached by a fire road. We've gone up there, Sandy and I four-wheeling. That's called Buzzard's Roost. They have kind of a top of the world view there. We'll show you Castro Peak over here, where those antennas are. That's Castro Peak. Second or third highest point in the Santa Monica's here. Okay, here we go. You gonna say something, Michael? Michael? Say something. Okay, not quite crying though. Okay, Michael and I are coming down now. Just our car's right down at the bottom there. Can't really see our car, but it's right there. That's Mulholland. I think it's getting out of focus because of the trees there. There's a little trailer home that this dog belongs to them down there. They have a little, let's have some little kids because they have a little play area. Just over that ridge is Lobo Canyon and the Las Virgenes Reservoir where we were at earlier. This is a couple of the homes. I took a picture of. That one there has a oriental style with a blue roof, tile roof. And you see Agora in the distance there. Nice view in the distance there. That's where we just came up from. It's a little body of water right there. Okay, time to go. There's Castro Peak over there. That's Mulholland Highway. Calamigos Ranch is just over there a little ways. There are little interesting rocks there. Looks like a road right there. Trail that maybe Michael and I can go on a little bit later. Maybe next week. Okay, let's go. Just driving back along Mulholland. Thought I'd show you a little bit of the scenery here. There's a trail that goes up there. This is right kind of at the end of Lobo Canyon, actually the headwaters of Lobo Canyon. In the distance, just over this house, you can see some snow. Right there pretty well. Oh, there's some birds. See the snow in the mountains there, here. Pretty good view, obviously, today. So over here is the Saddleback Lodge. You can see this is just near Calamigos Ranch. And I need to get back to the car there. Michael's sound asleep though after our long hike. You can see there's a home behind us here. Kind of looking into the sun. 360-degree view here. And then this is where we started. Here's a pretty good view of the Saddleback Ranch here. They have all those are avocados there along the hillsides here. And they also have ostrich. I don't see them. Maybe they don't have them anymore. They used to be right in that field there. That's that home that we just were at. There's the snow in the distance again. There's a close-up of some avocado trees. Looks like they're grafting some new ones in there or something. Don't know if we can see it. No, you can't really see any avocados there. Well, after the season, plus they're really hard to see in there. They're so leafy. That Saddleback Ranch goes way over there. But maybe you can see some ostrich over there, but it doesn't look like it. Hey, Michael. Michael, can you turn over for Daddy? Oh, you did a headbutt on that little toy. Little Tommy. Michael almost turned over a little earlier. Yeah, come on, Michael. You can do it. Okay, Michael. Turn over. Turn over. Okay. Okay, Michael. Michael. Michael, can you turn over now? Huh? Hey, Michael. Michael, look up at Daddy. Michael? Well, I guess he's getting tired because he turned over almost. So I'll have to turn him over. Hey, Michael, put your hand back there. Okay, this is Michael's first fire over here. We're waiting for Mommy to get home from work. Let's see, yeah, it's about almost 20 after 6. Michael, what do you think of this fire? Huh? Michael? What do you think of this fire? Michael, what do you think of this fire? What do you think of your first fire? Huh? Michael? What do you think? Want to see if you can turn over? I think you did earlier today, but I didn't see it. I was on the phone with Jana Berry. Yeah. What do you say, Michael? Huh? Michael? Hi there. Want to see yourself, Michael? Hey, who's that in the camera? Huh? Woo, say something, Michael. Say something, say hi. Hi. Can you wave, Michael? A little tired here tonight? Huh? Let's see here. Can we push the button here? Hey, what's that, huh, Michael? Got a good grip on this thing, huh? Michael? Got a good grip there? Ooh, Michael just tossed his toy on the ground. A little mirror there on this, I call this little entertainer. I think. Hey, Michael. What's wrong? Huh? Say what? Oh, let's put Michael on his tummy and see how he likes that. Yeah. What are you saying there, Rackle Fratzel? Oh. Oh. Hey, Michael. Michael. Hey, Michael. Over here. Hey, Michael. Hi. Hi. Can you turn over? Hey, let's see if you can turn over for Mommy. So she can see this when she gets home. Oh, I hear the phone ring. I think that's Mommy. Okay, Michael, you almost over there. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You almost over? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Let's see if you can turn over. Okay, a little bit more. You gotta really twist those hips. Woo. Want a little help, Michael? Huh? Want a little help? Oh, there Michael turned over. Just took a little help. Okay, let me have your hand. Let's try that again. Oh boy. Can Michael get his hand out from underneath his chest? Oh yeah, good. Okay. Well, he's almost got it, but we'll get him doing that on tape again another time. Okay. There's Michael. He's on his stomach, playing here. Last day in January, a little after 8. Looks like he's tracking the video camera. Just wanted to show you how Michael's doing on his back. He's holding his head up pretty good. He's been looking at all his toys in front of him. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to roll over for the camera, Michael? He hasn't really done that. Let's see what Michael's looking at. Yeah. There's his fish and his dog and his boats. And Sandy just got some new books at Costco. There's the green babies with the lettuce. There's Tommy toy. And I forget the name of that doll, but he likes that. And his horse. And the butterfly, the woman, and the bullseye. Yeah. Hey, Michael. Hey, hi. Can you wave to the camera? Wave. Wave. Wave, Michael. Wave. Michael slept about 8 hours last night. Had his first tablespoons or teaspoons of rice cereal last night and slept real good. Hi, Michael. Wave. Wave. Well, at least he's content there on his tummy. That's for sure. Hey, Michael. Can you turn over? Huh? Oh, getting tired, huh, Michael? Yeah, you getting tired? Huh? Oh, you getting tired, Michael? Oh, okay. We'll stop. We'll stop.
Blow.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Francis. Happy birthday to you. Many more.
We always do. No, they don't do that anymore.
I think you are. Yep. There's
Back,
Pop.
come back.
There's
come
Pop.
back, come back. Oh, he's got a
There's
teddy
Pop.
bear.
Oh, he's taking a picture.
What is that? Polar bear?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, my own get picture.
What do you want to say to Pop? Huh?
Hey, Michael.
Like, why are you feeding me so much, Pop?
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting fat.
Hi, sweetie. What?
Oh. 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 Yeah.
Hi, sweetie.
Ooh.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
We're prejudiced, probably. That's a little bit.
Michael's got his dedication outfit on there.
What's a dedication?
Oh, he got dedicated to church today.
Squeals, yells.
It's kind of for the parents and stuff.
Look at you. You're just.
Ooh. Ooh.
There's the Sands. His dog calls him his jump.
Ooh.
See, he wakes up happy.
But he hasn't even fallen asleep yet.
No, we're talking about.
Oh.
Gotcha. He likes to hear himself
What?
scream.
Yeah. What noise is that, Michael? What noise is that?
He's got.
Huh? Who's looking at you, Michael? Huh?
They're like this big.
Oh boy.
See, he's in half of it. Is the viewer. See, he's got to play back. That's what he's done. He's looking at me too. Actually, I like that because you don't have to look through the thing. You actually just look on the screen. Yeah, just
Sandy, what are you doing over there?
dishing out the goodies.
Whose birthday was it?
You don't know? Mom and Dad and my mom.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it was my birthday. Today. Okay, that's today. Today.
Today is the 16th.
That's right.
That's right. We see that on the VCR here.
That is my day.
So what number is it, Sue?
56.
Okay. We have it recorded.
Out of the glare of the sun so we can get a good whale watch in here.
See one over here, Todd, or just those birds?
It's kind of important the way that we approach the animals when we're
that?
watching them. It's important for us
Just
to keep in
looking
mind
at
these
the
animals
birds.
receive
Todd's
about
video camera
80% information. It's possible that we've got a juvenile. And I don't think we have a newborn here. Just maybe a couple juveniles and an adult on the left there that just came up.
Yeah.
No, get you coming up for a while.
The main reason these animals make their migration south every year is that many of the females, which are leading the way, are in the terminal stages of the pregnancy and feeling a strong urge to get down to the warm waters of the lagoons off of Baja. It's nice. The breach is what we call that. And I missed it. Bummer. Anyway, a couple different reasons that are a couple different thoughts. Oh, nice. Peak performance. A couple different reasons that we think gray whales breach, or whales for that matter, and all.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
3 in a row. Take a look around sometimes. Also, another thought is.
Whale watching boat here today. See the oil rig there.
Alright, right up
Mom
here
and
on
Dad.
this mooring can.
Hey, Dad.
Looks like we've got a group of 5 or 6
Dad's coming
animals
down
hauled
there.
out.
Hey,
And these
there
are
he is.
California sea lions. Gonna kind of take our time in here. Try not to scare them off. A couple of different ways. One of the things California sea
Santa
lions
Barbara coastline there.
In fact, a couple of major differences between seals and sea
What's that?
lions. First and foremost that we can see from here is that these animals are kind of propping themselves up on their flippers. Seals can't do that. They don't have that. That young lady is just demonstrating for me the second way we can tell the difference between seals and sea lions. Sea lions can bark. Seals are mute. Also, if you look on the side of their head, they have ear flaps on the sides of their head. And actually, the second one over, the second one away from us is actually a male sea lion. You can tell much larger than the female. This time of year out on the islands of the park, the males are starting to establish their territories.
Hey, Mom.
Which are going to be of extreme importance as they're in the midst of.
Yeah. Hi, Michael. Then we'll get the. There they go back.
So,
That's
these
the
animals
Anacapa
often
Island there.
divers out of the islands and have been known to try and pull off gear. They'll come up and bite your mask, do all kinds of stuff to you. One of their favorite tricks.
Dad, do you see him anymore?
Taking pictures.
Okay, Michael. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 Michael.
Let's go bounce. Alright.
There you go.
That's the way.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Okay.
Michael. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Yeah. You bounce, bounce, bounce. Look at Michael's feet. Ooh, look at those feet down there. Hi. Hi. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Can you say something, Michael? Ooh. Look at Michael bounce. Hi. Here's the birdie. Oh! Yeah. Oh! 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 Look at Michael bounce, 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 huh? Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! See Michael bouncing? Look at that! Oh yeah! Ooh! Look at that, Michael! Look at your picture! Bounce, bounce, bounce! Oh! Woo! Yeah! Woo-hoo! You're like Fiddler on the Roof, Michael. Look at those feet. Like a ballerina. Yeah, ooh, look at that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Whoo!
Eddie.
Hey, Michael Todd, you're sitting up pretty good now, aren't you? Huh? You turned over last week for the first time when Grandma and Grandpa were out from Wisconsin. What do you got there, Michael? What are you reading now? You reading Bullseye and the Sun? Reading about a bullseye in the sun, Michael? Sandy, why don't you give me another toy? Hi.
He likes to look
I like your smile, Michael. Oh, and you're looking at the cat now. Why don't you give him some of those round
He
toys?
likes these.
Hey, Michael. Hi. Do you know your name?
Yes, he does.
Michael, do you know your name?
Yes, Michael.
Michael T. Do you know your name, Michael T?
He turns to you, Todd, whenever you say his name. Or whenever you speak, he turns to you.
Because I'll give him that other round toy.
Yeah, he likes this one even better. Okay, look, let's swap. You're gonna swap.
How do you like that toy, Michael Todd? Huh?
Yes.
Do you like that Tommy, Michael Todd? Hey, Michael. Michael. Hi. This is the Saturday before Easter. We're gonna decide what kind of Easter outfit Michael's gonna wear tomorrow. So Michael, you're sitting up pretty good. When did you learn how to do that?
Let's see. He's been doing it for about a week, but I'd say in the last 2 days, it's the first time he's been able to sit up without someone watching from behind. I have a pillow behind him just in case, but he hasn't fallen back yet.
Well, Michael, I'm gonna have to turn this off now. Just wanted to see you look up one more time. Okay, Michael, turn over. Can Michael turn over? Turn over. I like your smile, Michael. Can you turn over for Daddy? Why don't you turn him over and see if he turns back over?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, Michael.
turn over.
Michael.
Come on, Michael, you can do it. Turn over.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Time to turn over.
Michael.
Michael doesn't want to turn over now.
There we go. Come on, Michael.
Turn over. Turn over for us, Michael. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Isn't it?
How's that thumb taste?
Yum, yum, yum.
Are you tired of turning over? I don't know how much film we got left here, Michael. You better turn over soon. We got to see you turn over earlier. Okay, okay. Keep coming, keep coming. Come on. Come on, Michael. Keep turning. You can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, yay! All right, Michael. All right, Michael, go for it.
Yeah.
Now can you turn back over? Can you turn back over? Yeah. Let's see if Michael can turn over. Okay. Oh, I think the tape's out. Michael, can you turn back over? Michael, can you turn back over? I think the tape's
Michael.
done. Can you turn back over? Michael, let's see you turn back over. Can you do that? Michael, let's see you turn back over. Let's see you turn over. Can you turn back over? Let's see you turn over now, honey. Can you turn back over for Daddy? Sandy, can you do something to get him to turn back over?
Michael. Michael.
Look at Mommy.
There.
Look at Mommy there.
Michael.
Yeah, let's see you turn over. Yeah, there's your toy. There's your toy, huh? Can you go get your toy, Michael? Can you go get it?
Here we go.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Well, Michael turned over. That was the first time I'd ever seen him turn over from his stomach to his back. But
You
now,
didn't catch that on film.
no. Yeah, let's see if you can do turn over, Michael. Turn over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Can Michael roll over?
Michael.
Roll over. Okay. Okay, Michael. Can you roll over?
He doesn't roll. He doesn't turn from that side as often.
Michael. Michael.
Michael.
Michael, I'm over here. Michael, I'm up here.
Daddy. There's Daddy.
Michael, I'm over here.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart.
Michael, I'm over here. Michael? Hi there. Hi. Can you wave to Daddy? Can you wave to Daddy? Huh? Okay. I don't think we're going to have much more film for you to roll over. No. Okay.